Finger Guns Comedy.
What's up, everybody? Another week of Finger Guns Comedy, coming to you live. Oh, to your house, to that apartment, from my apartment to your apartment. Finger Guns Comedy, and of course, we're joined by one of the loveliest of the Finger Guns crew, Miss Amelia Gonzalez. Everybody, say hello to Miss Amelia Gonzalez.
Hi, everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing the best that I can.
How's the horoscopes coming? Are you becoming more of a fan there?
I am, but it's more in the astrology base. So I learned that horoscopes are actually only focused on your sun sign, and that is completely inaccurate because you need to get all these other planets and all the different houses that are aligned.
The houses that are on the different planets, right? Is that how that works?
Let's just say that, sure.
It's like a settler type of thing.
It's more like a Hogwarts on each planet.
Yes. Which one? Yeah. There's a Gryffindor on Mars, and it's my cat. Cat alert, everybody. Speaking of cats, we got a cool cat of a guest of us on this week's episode. He's not sure about that. Jordan, you know him from the Minimalist YouTube page. You know him as a great artist. I know him because he's literally sitting above me, and not in a weird way. Jordan Moore, everybody. Jordan Moore is joining us. How you doing, man?
Hey there. Hey, Internet. Yeah, I'm Jordan Moore. I'm a cool cat.
You're a cool cat. As a one of the most famous people in America would say right now, you are a cool cat and a kitten.
Oh. I don't know who that is. Was it me? Did I say that?
Yeah. Well, I'm zooming in on you right now because, I mean, you are a filmmaker. You're currently the only thing taking up the screen. We could see right here all the nice, beautiful lighting and the wine glass, the focus. It looks great. It's really making my webcam look like crap, which is awesome. How you doing, man? What are you drinking?
I'm good. I'm drinking cheap Merlot. It's Bay Bridge. If anyone's curious,
that's nice.
It's Ralph's cheap wine. This is the bottom of yesterday's bottle.
Oh.
I was
now you
in the top of the next one.
You say yesterday's bottle. Now, what does that mean? Are you drinking maybe a bottle of wine a day type of situation, or is it? Because no judgment at all. Because literally, I am probably about doing the same.
Well, I got a roommate, Sean, over here, and we're drinking enthusiasts. So we have a myriad of things that we like to drink. Wine is just kind of on the menu right now. We actually have a mini keg in the fridge. What? It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. I wish that this was mobile. I'd be like, come on over to the fridge. I can actually grab it. I don't know if I should get up and leave, but
well, you know what? I feel like you did mention we see podcast Sean in the back there. Looks like we have
I got an assistant. He's bringing it over.
As a filmmaker, you go with a PA everywhere. That's correct?
Yes. I hired him for life. PA for life. This is a mini keg, people. Look at
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna
pressurize and everything. It's almost empty. Wow. It had a golden St. Archer gold in it. It's kind of a light beer.
Oh yeah?
You know, for the caloric responsible folks out there.
That's pretty good. That looks like so fancy.
Really
like very fancy.
It's amazing.
Well, I'm drinking a Elysium Space Dust. So anybody out there currently watching the show, please drink along with us. We're just going to do a kind of this is something different from Finger Guns. Amelia, what are you drinking there today?
Well, I do like sweet wines, so I'm a big Stella Rosso sponsor.
Oh, you're a sponsor of Stella Rosso, meaning that you buy you sponsor them by buying all of their alcohol, is what you're saying.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Exactly.
What is a Stella Rosso? That's like a dark wine, or what is that?
So they make obviously a variety of them, but this one's more of a red semi-sweet.
Okay.
Well, they're all kind of semi-sweet, I guess, but They have a really good peach one that I love. That's my favorite so far.
Wow. So they're like kind of like the fruitier type of flavorful drinks type of thing.
Correct. I am a fruity gal.
you got you're very sweet and just like the wine you drink.
Oh, I love compliments. Thank you.
Of course. But as I was saying, everybody that's watching from home, please feel free to drink. This is going to be something different than we usually do. Usually in Finger Guns Comedy, we do bits, we do characters, we do sometimes we do scenes. Like, we're not doing that because your boy.
Because it's a social, thing.
We're trying. We're instead of spending time editing, which I do as a job. I'm spending my off hours just hanging out because I need that social, that social connection there, that type of thing. And that's what I'm trying to do here. How about you, Jordan? Are you finding yourself doing more virtual hangouts and stuff like that now that we are quarantined?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been telling a lot of people I was like equipped for this quarantine because I already spend a lot of time home alone editing like yourself. But I did start a show just like yours called The Joy of Quarantine. So I just drink and draw. Don't mind me if I just start doodling any minute now.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that's awesome. Then you could share the artwork to everybody. That would be cool.
I could show your audience what I'm working on, but it's quite a project, quite an endeavor.
Oh yeah,
it's not part of the show. I don't know. You've watched my show a little bit. Those are just like quick draws. Like you give me 2 minutes and I draw something. And but this is like hours.
Another neighbor of ours doing sound effects during that. Is that
yes.
Yeah.
My buddy Clayton. I actually have known Clayton Lumley is our other downstairs neighbor. I've known him since first grade.
Really?
We're old friends, yeah.
That is an old school friend. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it was like originally I moved to LA and he said, or he lived in this building and I joked about, oh, it'd be great if one of the units is available. We could be like Seinfeld and Kramer, and then.
Yeah, I did notice you always
became Seinfeld.
Oh, you became Seinfeld.
The bike on the wall.
I do see a Superman model on the back behind you there, actually. Seinfeld. There's a Superman model over there. Oh wait, no, that's just a red pillow. Never mind. I was confused.
Various red artifacts in my apartment.
You just have such a great camera. It's so out of focus in the back to make you look so focused. I was confused there. Nice. So wait, where did you grow up?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
We both grew up in Phoenix.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice.
So stone throw away. It's like 6 hours from here.
Yeah.
So,
I've been there. It's hot, very hot out there.
It's hot. It's getting hot right now. I was like, fuck, I'm so glad I don't live there now. I don't know if I should have cursed.
Oh,
on
no,
your
yeah,
show.
no, curse away.
You're fine.
We literally cursed the fuck out of cursing. I don't know.
Wait a second.
Amelia, have you ever been to Arizona before?
I have. I've been to Sedona, and it's by far one of my favorite places that I visited.
How did I know you were going to say you've been to Sedona? Jordan,
tell me. Go
if
ahead.
I had to guess, Jordan, is there a certain reputation around Sedona where you come from at all? Do you see there's like a touristy spot type of thing?
Well, most people that I meet when they say that they've been to Arizona, they've been to you've been to Scottsdale, Sedona, Flagstaff, like the Snow Bowl, and then the Grand Canyon.
Yes.
So you've been. Arizona is like strip mall city, like in the middle of valley.
Yeah.
So you haven't been to Arizona until one has seen a strip mall, or 2 or 5.
I heard that I think what's something we wanted to do on one of our anniversaries, Kate and I, was to go on the great strip mall tour of Arizona. I think that's something we wanted to check out.
I've been hosting those tours for years. Second living of mine.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, when the minimalist isn't working out, you're really showing all the stuff there.
It's my escape plan, you know. Like, this is a minimalist. I'm a maximalist now. Look at these tours.
I'm a maximus, meaning I want the maximum space in between strip malls.
Yes.
No, what I was saying, Amelia, is that the I guess Sedona is a very woo-woo place, right? It's got a lot of crystal vibe and stuff like that. That's what I recall it from the people I know.
I guess I remember. I mean, I visited like when I was in high school. No, middle school even. It was like a couple years ago, and it was very native, very very tribal from what I remember.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
there are definitely different camps of, like, you have the Red Rock area, the hiking and the touristy spots, and then you have this area of people where they're like rubbing like crystals on your face and stuff.
yeah, I definitely did not experience that.
You didn't. So what did you go there for, Amelia?
It was a vacation. My parents actually, and I really appreciate that they did this for us, me and my siblings. They really wanted us to experience different parts of just, I guess, traveling in a sense. So we did a lot of trips to Mexico. We did a lot of trips to Nevada. And then that one time we just went to Arizona. So it was basically a vacation. It was during winter too. So it was, I loved it.
Well,
I love the cold. I love the snow. So I was just...
yeah, and that's because you grew up in Los Angeles your whole life, right?
California. Yeah, that's correct.
And so you want the thing that stands out a little bit more, yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of like how girls who have straight hair want curly hair, and girls who have curly hair want straight hair.
Same, yeah. I grew up always wanting straight hair, for sure. I wanted to...
I could just show you the emo straight hair look.
That's exactly why I wanted it. I had a fro. I have a fro. If my hair... Well, hold on. Calm down. You don't have to jump on that too quick. Hold on. But I grew up in an era where having straight hair was kind of the thing to do, where you could spike it up a bunch, could sway it, do the things to the side. Whenever I tried to do that, it just looked like Carrot Top's hair just slided off to the side of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was. I don't know. I just grew up wanting that. You know, curly people problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely.
People with hair problems.
Oh
wow! I didn't. Not to leave you out there, Jordan, or anything.
I had hair once. Let's not talk about it.
Once, but
I had one hair many times.
But wow, that's a nice glass right there. Look at that. That is a fine glass. Yes. More. Yes. Everybody chat if you want him to pour more. That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about the Minimalist. How did you get attached to that? How did you start working for them?
Well, I started with the Minimalist. It was actually pretty remarkable. It was a contest.
No way.
It was a nationwide contest. Yeah, and I moved to LA in 2017 in April, and the idea was to give myself 6 months, and in 3 months they had this contest, and so I own my own little marketing video business in Phoenix, so I was still kind of floating off of client money from that, and then they had this contest, and I just like dropped everything and postponed all of my client work and really went like all in on like doing the best I could do for that contest. And funny thing is that
what was the contest?
I don't know.
What did you have to do?
They just sent out an email to their email list to people like we're looking for a filmmaker to be our video guy to make all of our stuff for YouTube. And I guess I had a leg up because it was, now that I know them and understand, I kind of fit a lot of criteria that like put me ahead on the list. I lived in LA, which a lot of people that entered the contest didn't.
Wow.
But also I had this like kind of quirky sense of humor, and it showed in my demo reel, which I still haven't updated, by the way. I have a 2016 demo reel.
Nice.
I need to update that.
That's kind of like
it's like a very, very old business card.
I mean, I don't know about you because you. First off, that's awesome. Congratulations, that's super cool. So that makes me. So I actually, yeah, because you moved in. Is that when you moved here into this complex? Is that when you first moved to LA, or were you already in LA before that?
I was already in LA. It's like a really long story, but it started with, I went to a festival in Amsterdam and met a bunch of people that lived in LA. And those people that I met that lived in LA that are also in the arts, they kind of gave me the courage to walk away from my situation and take the leap. And I literally lived on the floor of my friend's like music studio for the first 7 months or 6 months until I got like, my bearings financially.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
So,
I mean, sounds like a pretty, LA-ish type of story of trying to come out here and do your thing and stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely respect the shit out of that, man. That's super cool. And you got the gig. I mean, that's a super sweet gig, man. For those of you that don't know, go check out the video. Actually, my wife and I, Kate, because we were neighbors during the quarantine, Jordan was like, you can be in this movie, or you could be in this. And then
I interview you, the closest person to me.
Yeah.
Just kind of like threw something at us, and we're like, hey, what's going on? And was super fun. We talked about joy and stuff, and we talked a little bit about getting married. So if you are into some super sappy shit, it's very good for us. And then who was the influencer that was in that?
Yeah, so we haven't talked. You and I haven't talked since I did that interview. So the interesting thing is, I came up with the idea for that video. So for people who are watching, I make this show for the minimalist where I'm the host, and it's called Unpacking Minimalism. And it's a show where I usually delve into a subject that is like talked about in the Minimalist podcast, and I unpack it essentially. Like, let's go further into that subject. It's kind of like Mythbusters, but for minimalism, And
yeah,
so,
there's a lot of contraptions.
And I'm Jamie Heineman. I just missing the parade,
Well, a lot of minimalism is about like exploding stuff, right? That's what minimalism is, or no? Yeah,
definitely. It starts with an M. Mythbusters, minimalism, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
But no, I had the idea for the joy at the very onset of this show. I pitched the show to Josh, who's like one of the two minimalists. He's really the guy who's the decision maker for the YouTube. And I pitched the show to him, and he said, "Oh, it's a great idea. I want to see a pilot episode." And we went down the rabbit hole for a more like tangible episode, which is about the wallet. But I had the idea for the joy from the onset. And the thing about that episode is that from the beginning, I knew of this YouTuber and world traveler, Instagram famous chick, Sorel Amore.
Right.
And she, it was my number one ultimate get of an interview from the start. And I know that it's two crazy wins in a row. I'm telling you that I got the job for the Minimalist, and then the first time I ever interviewed someone,
I thought
the ultimate get, but there was a lot of failures in between.
You know what? I was gonna say I thought the first one was getting Kate and I as the interview, and then getting the
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean.
No, that's not what. No, I get it. No, No. You're right. Getting your dream job and getting your dream interview. No, I get it. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Hey.
No, yeah. That it was crazy though. I don't know about you guys and everyone watching, but when you message a very famous person, I click send, and I'm like, never gonna hear from them, never gonna hear back, unless it's like a hateful tweet, and it's like they're gonna come back.
Well,
I pushed the button.
To be fair, I send stuff out all the time for the show, and I mean, even though you're my neighbor, I'm like, gosh, who knows if he says no? This is gonna be awkward when we go to the laundry room, but
Fuck this show. I don't want to be on this show.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's really really cool. Yeah, I'm glad for you. Oh, did I?
Hello?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We're getting. I think we're getting a phone call. Hello. Hello. Everybody, just to explain that we do a open virtual happy hour, so anybody can actually call in and join. Looks like we're joined by two people. What are you guys' names?
Hey, Buenos Quarantine?
Would you say Buenos Quarantine? Is that what you said? Oh no, their audio is.
Oh,
They
no.
muted themselves on accident.
Facebook muted the cultural appropriation.
there they are.
Hey,
Yeah, the cultural appropriation.
hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Hey. What's
Why don't
up?
you take a step back from the webcam? You're a little too close for. You're just take a note off of Jordan's and get
Can
that
you
focus
see
going.
me?
Yeah, we could see you.
Hey. Perfect.
What's your what?
Hey.
Okay, stop saying hey. What's your guys' name?
They can hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh. Introduce yourself.
My name, Kevin.
You're Kevin? It sounds like you're making it up. You don't have to be anonymous here.
No,
Hello,
my
Kevin.
name
My
is
name is
Kevin
Kev.
Theiss. Theiss.
Oh, by the way, the only way I'm saying anonymous is because your background is blurred, and there's a gentleman with black hair. You were in the background, so your face looked like you were an interview for Dateline. Your face was all blurred.
Oh, hey, no, all right. Well,
Okay,
here's
you can
my
take
face.
a step back a little bit. No, you don't have to get that close. I'm getting a lot of
Hey,
mustache.
my name is
I'm getting
Kevin.
a lot of mustache in this pic.
I think you put in closer, so it's just
No,
our faces in the
definitely
Hey.
don't want that. Just kind of like not.
Perfect.
What's up?
Great.
What you said your name was Kevin? I'm sorry. What?
Kevin Theiss. So
You don't have to spell it. That's fine. You don't have to spell
VVIN.
it. That's fine.
Theiss.
Doing it.
Thank you.
Social security
No, you don't.
number.
Please,
No,
please
no,
don't
no,
do that.
that's
Please don't
okay.
send that.
No. They said no. They said
No.
no. I think they already know it.
No, we definitely
what's up?
don't know it. Sorry. So you're Kevin Tyson. Sorry. What was your name?
Kevin Theiss is his
Okay,
name.
but also
Yeah, my name is Kevin Theiss.
thank you, Kevin. And then there's another. The person joining you is who's
Oh,
yes,
me?
yeah, that's you.
Oh, Buenos Quarantines. My name is Tyson Kev.
Okay, no, that's not. So it's Kevin Theiss and then Tyson Kev. That's who's calling right now.
Yeah, I'm Kevin Theiss.
And I'm Tyson Kev. Buenos Quarantine,
Okay.
everybody.
He changed his name when we moved in together.
Really?
Yes.
Say that again, Amelia.
Yeah.
Amelia, say
It's
that. Again?
sweet.
Oh yeah, it is. It's kind of sweet. Yeah, you guys
Yes.
seem very good friends. You're almost like two peas in a pod, if you will.
Well, we are, yeah. Because my birth name is also Kevin Theiss, so it was confusing at first.
Wait.
So I figured I'd change it.
Wait, how did you find each other? Was Kevin? Were you? I mean, I meant a black-haired Kevin. Were you looking for another Kevin to move? How did you find each other?
No,
How kismet?
I put out a Craigslist ad for a roommate because my old roommate left,
You
and then he
Okay.
answered it, and I went, "This is going to be really confusing as to the mail situation,"
Mhm.
and so
Just
he
the
just
mail.
changed his name.
Hmm
really? Okay.
It was a labor of
I
love.
feel like it would be easier because it's just like Kevin Theiss. Well, we know two of them live right there. So
Yeah, but which one is which? You know, like who? Am I opening up this letter and it's from your mom, or am I opening up this letter and it's from my mom?
that's true. Do you guys get a lot of letters from your individual moms?
No, both our moms are dead.
Okay, so then that's not a problem. That wouldn't be a problem.
But like, I just used mom as an example.
Uh huh.
This is a
But-
good example.
What's the?
This
Is
is a good
there
example.
another example where there would be a problem?
Our dad?
Yeah,
Our dad
dad.
Okay, so
sending us
so
mail?
you guys correspond with your dad a lot via mail.
Both of
Both
our
of your
dads are
dads.
dead.
Are you guys brothers? Is there any chance you guys were brothers?
No.
No.
No, but funny enough, so we're in Hawaii.
Aloha.
To you live from the other side of the world.
Aloha.
From the land down
I mean,
under,
you're not
Hawaii.
You're not that far away. Maybe like 3 hours difference from us. How is it?
From the
He's-
land down under.
How-
Hello.
Okay.
So he's
Oh.
from the Big Island, and then I'm from Maui, but then we met up because I live here in Pua Pua.
Okay.
And yeah, Pua Pua.
Okay. I don't know much about Hawaii, so that's. I mean, it's.
Oh, it's beautiful. You should come visit.
I will. I would love to. So what brings you guys to call in today? What are you drinking? What are you drinking for this virtual happy hour?
Oh, well, funny. I'm drinking a beer from the motherland.
Oh, cool.
A silver bullet.
And flirt the beer.
Your background is. Are you guys part of witness protection by any chance? Just a curious thought. There is.
Are we part of what was that?
The witness protection. You're not in Hawaii for witness protection reasons or anything like that.
No.
I mean, if you need a witness for something, we can be there.
And if you need protection for him, I can do that as well.
No, okay. I don't need either of those things. But you know what? Go ahead and drink your things. You got your Coors Light there.
What were you drinking?
I'm drinking a Firestone 805. I stole it from work.
You stole it from work. Where do you work?
Yeah, where do you work?
I work at a resort. I don't know if you guys know if you guys have like hotels where you guys are from. We have a Marriott here, and I stole it from the
definitely
the
have
bar.
Marriotts in the mainland.
Where are you guys from? You guys are you guys roommates? You guys all have different backgrounds.
We're not roommates. Well, Jordan and I are probably the closest to roommates. We're neighbors. But we're all separately, but living in Los Angeles due to the quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys are in
Oh,
LA.
wow. We have a couple of movie stars here.
I have a friend who lives in LA. Can you tell me if you know them?
Probably, but go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Evan Turner?
I don't think I know Evan Turner. Jordan, do you know an Evan Turner?
I know a Kevin Turner.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
No, I'm Kevin Theiss.
Kevin.
Okay, well, you're saying, are you related to Kevin Turner? Is that what you're asking?
No.
I thought he said I'm Kevin Turner. No, it's close. I'm Kevin Theiss.
No, yeah, he knows a Kevin. Whatever. Amelia, do you know who these people are talking about?
I think I've met a Bill Turner before.
Oh, maybe they're related.
Or perhaps
You
a
know
Will
that-
Turner?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Well, I know someone else who lives in LA. Do you know if you could
You
tell
know,
me?
we're not going to do this.
LeBron
Okay.
James?
I don't know
Ooh.
LeBron James as much as I like to.
You don't know
I
LeBron
don't.
James?
As much as I like to know LeBron James.
He's a famous movie
No.
actor.
He was
He was in Trainwreck.
He was in Trainwreck.
He was actually
We just watched
really
it.
good in Trainwreck.
He was very good at Trainwreck.
Amelia, have you ever seen Trainwreck?
I have not, but I have heard that isn't LeBron James going to be in a new reboot of Space
I
Jam?
know. Yeah, he will be. It'll be
What?
very unfortunate.
Yeah, he's starting in a new movie. I don't know when it's going to come out, but it was rumored.
When did
This is
when did
concerning.
this come out?
It hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
What you said? A new space? Is there an old Space Jam?
There is an old Space Jam.
Okay, well, let's pause real quick. When one says Space Jam, what does that make you think?
Like petroleum jelly?
Exactly.
Okay. Anyways, you know what? Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We're gonna get on to.
Are we
No,
leaving?
you feel free to stay. We're actually gonna get to one of our favorite parts of the show. You know, as much as a virtual happy hour this is, we're still gonna do.
Is it Hot Cheetos? Is that your favorite part of the
It's close
show?
enough. It's actually hot takes. We actually did have a hot take about Hot Cheetos for one of our co-hosts, Steve Sotelo. Kevin, what would you happen to think of Hot Cheetos real quick before we get to this next part?
Oh, I thought you were talking to him.
No,
'Cause his
Tyson.
name-
This is going to get confusing. All right.
All right. What do I think of Hot Cheetos?
Yeah, sure.
He eats them a lot.
Mm-hmm. As you can tell by my fingers, I'm a professional hot Cheeto
Oh
eater.
my God! What?
And I used to be a professional disc jockey, and I would travel a lot.
You used to be a professional.
And that's how I ended up in Puapua.
So you started off as a disc jockey, which is
Yes.
somebody working for a radio station, and then transitioned into professional Cheeto eating, which just sounds like
Wait, someone working for what? For a radio? No, I've never been in radio.
I thought it was Adam. I thought it was the frisbee golf.
oh yeah, you guys played
That's what it was.
No, you're confusing me with other Kevin. No. I used to carry blank discs for professional jockeys that ride the horses. Just in case they needed to record their matches.
Yeah, he would burn matches for them.
Why would they ever need discs?
You guys have.
Do they possibly need? You know what, guys? You guys are great addition, but we do need to move on a little bit further on to the show because everybody knows they come to Finger Guns Comedy for the hot takes. We got hot takes to spare. Jordan, I asked you to prepare one. Do you have one today, or would you like me to go first?
You go first. I have a couple ideas. I want to incubate.
Okay,
real quick.
So we're gonna start a new thing where all of us are gonna kind of do a quick little 5-minute hot take or so, and we're gonna kind of talk about a little bit of those things. That's something
we're not prepared.
That's fine. You guys can just watch and be part of the audience and chime.
Can I eat some Hot Cheetos?
Okay,
yes,
no,
please.
You cannot eat Hot Cheetos online. Why did you say that, Amelia? Why?
Are they lime? They're lime Hot Cheetos?
Am I not allowed to eat? Yes, I'm not an animal. Of course they're lime Hot Cheetos. What do you mean?
All right. I will mute your microphone. I swear to God.
Oh.
I will mute your microphone.
Oh, you want us to
No.
mute?
I know.
Okay.
Okay, they're talking and muted microphone. Anyways. Oh, and then I guess Jordan's muted too. All right, so let's. I got a few hot takes for everybody today. I think there should not be any. There should be a moratorium to quarantine/corona parody songs for the time being. I don't think the world is ready for them yet. I don't want to see a my corona. I don't want to see a it's only quarantine of okay. Hey Kevin's and Tyler, you're yelling and your microphone is muted, so we can't hear you. We can't hear you at all. So maybe it's a good thing.
They're singing a quarantine song. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, do look like the members of Warrant, so I would not be surprised.
Adam, I think I'm gonna call your bluff because I told you the joke about singing COVID-19 in the tune of "Come On, Eileen," and you laughed. You thought it was great.
I think it's funny between friends. Where we could joke. Why, guys? It is abrupt chaos happening on that side of the screen. You guys could totally unmute your microphone. I don't know what's going on. You don't know how. I think it's what they're saying. Okay, there's a button you figured out earlier today when that happened. Maybe Google it if you're having an issue. But and I think. They put a sad face.
Oh, you made them sad.
That didn't play on the on the show, so it was just for us. But anyways, I guess what my point is I don't want to see Weird Al Yankovic redo one of his best parody songs of My Bologna for My Corona. I mean, maybe he could do it, but I don't want to see anybody else do any more parody songs regarding parody stuff. What do you guys feel about this?
Well, should there be?
I have things to say. No. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm thinking, should there be a designated group that does it? Would you feel comfortable hearing it from a certain person or group rather than random people?
What? Like a trusted group of parody professionals.
Yeah.
You know what? That doesn't sound bad. Maybe like a council of COVID parodies, like the WHO, like the world, the WPO, the World Parody Organization, maybe. Okay, I think I could do that. Just a small pause because I honestly can't tell. Hey, Tyler's and Kevin's. Is your audio for real bad? Okay.
Hello?
Never mind.
Why? You still can't hear
it. God damn it.
God damn it.
We can hear you. We can hear you now.
Oh! Oh,
Happy.
hello.
All right. Anyways, Jordan, what's your take on parody songs? Do you like parody songs? Any thoughts about that?
I would say that it kind of falls into the same category as memes, and meme culture is having a heyday right now with the coronavirus. And I think it is something that you, as a viewer, can opt in or opt out on.
Yeah.
I'm personally loving it.
Oh yeah, no.
It doesn't cause me any anxiety. It kind of gets old sometimes, but
yeah, no. I mean, I feel like the meme culture is fine because I guess it's like less. Excuse me for burping. Jesus, it's this happy hour. This beer that's getting to me. I'm on my second. I'm on my second one. If everybody's joining on from home, I'm on my second beer. But yeah, so I guess memes is slightly different for me because it's like less people are. It's like less production value, I guess. It's not as much. There's not as many. It's just like you're grabbing a template and you're throwing it on there. It's more of the now. Like we're doing this right now. But it's like, okay, we can. Okay, hey Tyler, we can definitely hear the Cheetos right now. So never mind.
His name's not Tyler.
Kevin, no Ty. Sorry. What? Wait, if it's
I'm Kevin. Hey.
okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So you're Kevin, and then the.
Hey, stripy shirt. Did you want some Hot Cheetos?
I do, but there's no way you could give them to me. One, we're in quarantine.
I have connections. I used to be a professional Hot Cheeto eater. I already told you
this.
You
said you were a professional Cheeto eater.
I mean, once a Cheeto eater, always a Cheeto.
Well, hello, Buenos quarantine. I have no job right now, sweetie.
No one wants to see him eat Cheetos.
Quick pause real quick. Are you saying that professional Cheeto eating is a public sport? That's not something you do at home?
Is it a what?
It's a public sport? It's not just something you do at home?
No.
It's something you do out in public.
He goes.
I do have an OnlyFans account.
Oh.
And it's only for the fans of the Cheeto eaters.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they ask him to do some weird stuff with them, like, "Oh, can you step on the Cheetos?" And then that just feels like a waste of Cheetos.
Oh, good God.
I mean, we still eat them after, but
what do you guys think of parody songs, like about the quarantine?
I haven't heard a single one. I would love to hear one.
Yeah. Do you know of one we could hear?
I know some people that are doing like "We Are the World" or maybe my Corona. I've seen a few of those floating around the internet.
Oh.
Don't burp. Jesus Christ.
You can hear that?
Anyways, okay, we're done. We're just take a back seat. Jordan, did that inspire?
We introduced ourselves, but you never introduced yourself to us.
Here, you don't know who I am.
No,
we just hit a random call.
Okay. Anyway,
is this chat roulette or
what? I'm Adam, and this is Finger Guns Comedy. It's a comedy show where you're currently broadcasting live to tens of people.
Wait! People can watch this.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is LeBron James watching?
Probably.
LeBron, hello.
I know.
Wait.
I know for.
Is anyone gonna know that I stole from my job?
No, because
probably.
When you said that you were in the background and your face was blurred, so you should be okay.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Well, I can't. Okay. Well, do they also know that I sell meth at the hotel?
Okay. Wow. No, now they do. They definitely know that. Yeah, definitely.
They do know.
They know now for sure.
Yep.
All right. Let's transition to another hot take. Jordan, how you doing? Do you feel like you can do one real quick?
I got two mini hot takes.
Ooh, I love them.
Maybe we can carry these further.
Yes, I would love that.
I'm going to preface this. Sean's probably going to feel like I'm busting his balls. But I'm definitely busting his balls. Number one, wearing a pair of boxer briefs over your head is not a mask at the grocery store.
Wait,
Oh my God!
have you?
He's right.
Are you saying
It's a scarf. He's right.
your friend?
It's a scarf. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
he's
more.
right.
That's more accurate.
Wait.
People
But, like,
done
so
that?
I have a pair of underwear that have like a Spider-Man face on them. Are you
That's
telling me
good.
that if you put the Spider-Man face on your face, it's not the mask?
That might be true in some tangential world.
Wait, just to elaborate on
It
what
looks like
Kevin
Ed
is
right
saying.
now because of his guitar. It looks like he has a little man bun.
Okay.
With a little top knot on top.
That's pretty
I
funny.
do have. I do,
Oh, he's
I do
got
have
it.
one. I do have one.
Oh wow!
Okay. Anyways,
Wow, what I
Just-
said came true.
just to elaborate, not
like
to
a
get
Britney
too
Spears.
distracted off of what the hot take, but just to clarify what you said, Kevin, is that if you have Spider-Man boxers and you put the Spider-Man's mask that is on the boxers on your face, if that qualifies as a mask, is that what you were saying?
Talking to you.
Hey.
Fucking
Yeah.
forget it.
That's what I was asking.
Forget it. Honestly, forget it. Forget it. Yeah, let's. Hello, McFly. Jordan.
No, my name is Kevin Theiss.
I know.
Oh, I should be saying that. People know I work at the Pua Marriott.
Okay. All right. Great.
Oh, God.
So, what makes you say that, Jordan? Do you know anybody that is currently wearing boxers over their face? He's pointing to his assistant / roommate, and he's whispering.
Oh my God.
I said, Sean.
He's pointing at Amelia right now. You just met her.
Your name is Amelia?
Yes.
Amelia, you have the same hair as Kevin.
I do. Yeah, we both have curly
Actually-
hair.
Would you like to go on a date with him?
No, that's okay.
You guys, we were just talking. Did you guys ever want to make your hair straight, real quick, Kevin? Did you ever want to make your hair straight?
He's talking to you.
Jesus
hey.
Christ! No,
No.
never again, never again.
What?
Sorry. Let's just talk about the hot take. Let's go back to our guest.
Hey.
Yeah, I want to talk about those boxers.
Yeah.
So the technique, which I'm not going to dog on the idea being brilliant. It is a brilliant idea, but it's just a little bit weird. So the leg of a pair of boxer briefs that are mostly spandex, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the leg fits around the head, and this piece of material you can pinch onto your mouth right
I
here.
really hope Sean just stood up to go grab his mask right now.
I feel like he's doing.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
model
doing
it.
I really hope
You're
that's
gonna
what
You
he's
get
want
doing
me to
right now.
try it out?
Yeah,
You
there
guys
you go.
gotta be
Here you go. He's coming in.
watching
Coming
the.
in.
That looks amazing. That looks really good.
That looks really good.
If I
Wait, are those clean or are they dirty? Because if I do them with dirty underwear, I'm gonna have some caca stains on them.
They're color coordinated.
They're gonna have some
Yellow
cool
for the front,
things
red
on
for
them.
the back.
I feel like I feel like a lot of it has to hinge on it being clean, and I guess clean is relative to a lot of what people are saying, obviously, because quarantining and washing your hands is very important.
Quarantine, yes, exactly. Buenos quarantine.
Okay, thank you for the chime in. But yes, I think that's in any port in a storm, I guess, is my opinion on it. Like a lot of people don't have handkerchiefs. They don't have. I personally am not a scarf person, so that option was not apparent to me. And if Sean,
Some of us don't have underwear.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
There's a pink.
Oh, that is a beautiful bandana.
that is great. That's a nice bandana.
Oh, I love it. You should come to Pua.
You should rob a train.
You should also rob a train, particularly here in the land down under of Pua Pua.
Amelia, what are you using for a mask?
So I wasn't using anything at first, but my mom, God bless her sewing skills, has made masks for a lot of the family. So she made me. She made
What
me
did she make it out of?
Cotton. She, like I said, she was like a seamstress, so she has like a bunch of material laying around from when we were younger. So she brought out all the cotton sturdy stuff, and then she just got some interfacing and put it in between the mask. So it's technically filtered, and it's also technically washable. So
wait, so what is it made out of?
So it's cotton. The material is cotton, and then there's interfacing in between.
She made a legit mask, like not something like out of a bra or something like that like around the house.
I have heard that people, because there's a lot of people selling them like near my neighborhood, masks out of like bras and nylon, and they're selling it for like $15.
Well, okay, now that brings up a great question, which is better ultimately, a boxer for a mask or a bra for a mask?
Ooh, I like how the theme is undergarments, so maybe there's something there. Maybe that's where the problem is being laid out.
Yes.
I mean, bras have like a padding.
Yeah.
Boxer.
That's my one thing, Jordan, is that I would be concerned about how much layer is actually there.
It's so that the whole idea of wearing a mask is to prevent yourself from, if you have anything, giving it to someone else. You're not helping when someone shoulder checks you and they have, coronavirus right there, and they just rub it on your armpit, and then you come home and you're like, it's
wait,
instant death. That's how it works, right?
It seems very specific.
I don't know what people are doing. Someone came up to me in the store and they put their elbow in my armpit, and I'm like, dude.
Somebody
and then I started coughing
in real life put their elbow in your armpit. That person was a terrorist. That's what you were, a terrorist. You were bullied.
Oh my gosh.
I do feel taken advantage of. I don't know what that kind of warmth they were looking for. I mean, I was reaching. What
were you reaching for? What were you reaching
on
for?
The shelf? A pair of clamps.
You were getting clamps.
I was reaching for this bottle of cheap wine.
You're using your clamps to grab the wine. Somebody, I heard it's impossible to lick your elbow, but coughing on your elbow, I've never heard of that. All right, listen, we're coming pretty close to the end of the show here. I feel like in order to, there's no way to really fix your. Oh my God! Jesus, look at that mask! Oh my God, what's going on?
That was a hot Cheeto burn.
Jesus!
Oh, a hot Cheeto lime burn.
Is that the mask you use, Kevin?
Hey, it's me. It's just Kevin.
Kevin,
oh my God!
It's Kevin.
Kevin,
I was wearing the mask.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew the whole time.
This is the mask we use when we go out.
Before I worked at the Marriott, I worked at the Spirit Halloween store, and I stole this.
You stole?
Did you walk out the store?
So I'm sensing a lot of theft and general crime going on in that house with the meth and all. I'm not trying to blow up your spot. Obviously, times are tough.
Hey, do you work on TV shows?
Do I?
I heard you work on a show. I was on the show.
I don't work. Okay. This sounds like a bit, but go ahead.
What show? What show?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
You worked on Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, I was one of the guys who got arrested.
Wait, say that again, Jordan.
I just was fortifying what he just said. I'm sorry. I just stole the show. Sorry.
For me, it lined up perfectly.
Yeah, it actually overlaid. So, Kevin, what did you say?
Oh, I got arrested on there. I missed the bail. And I also was selling a lot of meth.
Quick pause. So when you said you worked on that show, what did that mean?
I didn't say I worked on it. I said I was on that show.
Okay. Fair enough. Do
you know Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Do you know Dwayne?
Dwayne the Bounty Hunter?
The Rock Johnson.
He's more of a Samoa guy. I feel like he would be closer to something you guys would know because you're more closer to the side.
Don't
of
be
the world.
racist.
Okay.
Dude.
Wow.
We're all not.
Wow.
We're all not brothers.
Wow. Just because a person gets a top knot, and all of a sudden he's on person.
Yeah, I get it. I have a tattoo, but it's not like tribal ink or anything that.
Oh wow, that looks like a small indie flower child drew that on you.
We have matching tattoos. See?
Oh, look at that.
Hey, that's cool.
You guys have matches.
Did you get yours in jail too?
No. Kind of.
Oh, interesting. Really? That's a story.
I was in a jail of a relationship.
The virtual happy hour just got interesting. Okay.
Oh, so your girlfriend kept you in the kennel too?
What?
Oh, I said your girlfriend kept you in a kennel too?
How did you know? This is specific.
Could you guys
wait. Do you know Stacy Farber?
I think we should talk after the show.
What is this? What are these names? Jesus.
Stacy Farber was my girlfriend, and she liked to keep me in the kennel. And she would lure me in every night when we would go to bed with a Twix because she knew I loved Twix.
Wait, so it was a trap every... How long were you in this relationship?
If I'm 28, I'm going to say 12 years.
So are you 28?
No, I'm 38.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for the show today, guys. Kevin and Ty, thank you so much for joining. Jordan, thank you for joining the show today.
Yay!
I hope this is this is something that you saw. I was like, oh wow, he's also a filmmaker as well. And then Amelia, thank you so much for joining the show. And always, what's the horoscope check before we end for today?
Well, the horoscope that I last skimmed was to always keep 6 feet apart.
That's
How about
a good horoscope. Wow, very specific.
Let's do that.
Was that for your air sign?
That's a good horoscope.
It was not. It was told to me by government officials. So obey the law.
Sounds fair. Well, that'll do us for Finger Guns Comedy. And Ty and Kevin and Jordan, we do something at the end of the show. We say we shoot to the sky and say pew pew pew. So if you when I say so, if you'll join it with us. Oh, excuse me, these burps.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Gross. Heck yeah.
Gross. People love when they burp directly into your ears. Anyways, we're going to do that right now. So this has been Finger Guns Comedy. Jordan, you can find Jordan at Jordan or More on all the social medias. Check out his stuff. He's a great artist. Obviously, you can tell by his camera, he's a great filmmaker. Amelia, you can find her at Caras de Amelia on Instagram. Check out Steve Sotelo for no reason. Steve_Sotelo on Instagram. Check out Edward J. Rosales on Instagram for no damn reason. Check out Finger Guns. Go fingerguns.com on all the social medias. Fingergunscomedy.com. Guess what? We have a Patreon. We have a 5-tier Patreon. This tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is starting of the brand new Finger Guns page. We are putting out content. Starting next week, we will be doing more live shows. More, not just me. So you won't be seeing my face all the time. You'll be seeing more people. You'll be seeing more, just more content. We'll be doing a special 420 marathon to start off this new thing. It'll be you'll hear more about it, but go to our Patreon, patreon.com/GoFingerGuns. You'll be joining just to support a Finger Guns comedy collective. Go check it out for more information, or email us at fingergunscomedy@gmail.com. Anyways, without further ado, I give you pew 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 pew.